Hello friends. Right now I have this lawnmower here. This mower belongs to a friend of a friend of a friend's. I don't even know who this guy is, but he called me up Sunday. Today's Wednesday. And he told me he had hit something when he was mowing his lawn. And he knows he bent the blade. But the first thing he told me was he was having trouble trying to get the mower started again. He said it took him like 20 minutes to get it running again. Then I started explaining to him the key in the flywheel. You know, when you hit something with the blade, sometimes the key in the flywheel shears and it throws off the ignition timing. And I went on to explain that to him, and all of a sudden he says to me, he says, well, there's something I have to tell you. So instead of tilting the machine even on its side this way, away from the carburetor towards the muffler, there goes the air filter. He didn't. He turned the machine completely upside down. So right now it has no oil in it. It still has a bent blade on it. Probably from turning the machine upside down. But I would say that this was already clogged. This air filter, it's gone. So he doesn't want to put money into this, hardly any at all. So what we're going to do today is, this is a 22-inch cut. I have no 22-inch blades. And I'm going to tell him, I do have a 21-inch blade that I don't even know if that fits this yet. Everything's falling apart. The front left wheel, the whole assembly, the height adjuster, it's all loose. I mean, it's an old machine. He really doesn't want to put much money into it. So I'm going to begin by pulling the blade off, and I'll show you what the blade looks like. Okay, so this has the short crankshaft, and then the boss goes on here, and then the blade goes on here. Usually when they have the longer crankshaft, there's a good possibility that when you hit something, it bends the crankshaft. So I disconnected the spark plug wire, and I just turned it real quick. It doesn't look like the crank is bent. And here's the problem with the blade right here. It just bends right down. It goes straight here and just bends straight down here. So like I said, I have a 21-inch blade. I'll see if that fits, and I'll tell him if he wants a brand new blade, he could go buy a brand new blade for it. But he doesn't want to spend any money on it. So if this 21-inch blade fits, I'm going to put that on. It's out of oil, has no oil because he had it upside down. And most likely had no oil in it to begin with. Who knows? This is not taking care of it all. This machine, all this lawnmower gets is beat up, and that's it. So I'm going to begin, like I said, I'm going to pull the blade off and see if I got the right blade to even go on here. I'm pretty sure I do. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can get it to start up again after I put some oil in it. This guy's definitely cheating the junkyard with this machine. I'll tell you that I can tell you. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so this has got a small hole here, and this blade that I have here has a big hole in it. So let me see if I can find a blade for it inside, and I'll be back to you. Nice blade, huh? See if I can find something to fit this thing. Now we got the grass cutters next door here, so all right. Okay, so I put a 21-inch blade on it because that's all I had. and the hole was a smaller diameter in the blade, so I was able to put that on. And I'll let the guy know that he's supposed to have a 22-inch blade. I don't have one. I put a new air filter element in. I cleaned the whole housing out real good. And I threw a half a quart of oil in it, and that's what they take. So it had no oil in it from him flipping it upside down. So I'm going to take it off the bench and see if we can get it to start. And then he can pick it up. It's got gas in it, so we'll give it a few primes and see if we can get it to start. How about if we hook up the spark plug wire? I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, sir. You can't beat these old classics. So unbelievable. If this happened to a Tecumseh, whatever you want to call a hunk of junk, I don't think it would have ever ran again. But okay, so for what he wants, it's done. Not done the right way, but it's done, and that's it. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one.